Hello, welcome back to my sewing channel. I know it has been a long time, pretty much almost like 7 months, make December, that I have made a video. However, I'm back with doing my hopefully every Friday video for hashtag Friday Sews. So yeah, welcome back to my channel for my returning subscribers. And if you're new, I thank you for dropping in. And if you like the content that you're viewing, please consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel to keep up with the updates that I'm giving with sewing or praying or just giving an encouraging word for the day. So yes, what have I been doing? So you know that I moved back in late June, early July to a little bit over maybe 2.5, 3 hours away from my current place that I was living. And the move have not been like the best move, have not been like all that easy or whatever, but the things are we're starting to get adjusted to it now. Sorry. And it's getting a little better now. And I'm getting a little bit more settled. And so I decided to just hop back on YouTube and try to grow my channel and hopefully have some consistency in with the content that I'm bringing you. And to start off today, I'm just going to do not doing a makes video. I'm doing what I'm going to be sewing for the winter months, which our winter month starts in December, January, February, and goes a little bit into March. So I have roughly 3.5 months to get my winter makes made. And in January, I believe on January the 1st or 2nd, those are my days off, I will post a video of showing all the makes that I made from, I think I'm going to start from June all the way until the end of this year, December. And that should be around a roughly probably 30, 40 things. So I have been sewing. I just haven't been posting anything or, making videos, but I have been sewing. So I am excited to show you what I have been making. I only had like a couple of fails, but everything else was a success. I'm not wearing a Me Made today. This is I think the complete outfit came from Shein. One of my coworkers gave me this dress and I just paired it with this sweater that I got from Shein, and I would love to make it. So hopefully I can find a pattern that I can hack where I can make, because I love these sleeves right here. And then I like because it ties around and has like a bow in the back. But other than that, it's a really nice sweater that I like to layer with. But so yeah, let's get started with what my sewing plans are. From, like I said, from this month, starting next week, because that's the break that teachers get. So starting next week all the way up until mid-March are my winter sewing plans. Okay, and they are not in order. I'm just going to grab something out of the pile and then sew it. But there are a lot of things that I want to get sewn up. I know this month, like for Christmas gifts for the girls. And because I have made them a couple of things, but not much. But I definitely want to get some of those items sewn up. So, but yeah. So let's get started. So this one right here, Simplicity 8874. This pattern, I know you've been watching my channel, you know, this is one of my favorite go-to dresses. I have made one of these over the summer, and I am making another one out of a lemon print that I had cut out, and I just haven't sewn it up. But I got this print fabric from Ogla's Closet. If you go back, I think probably to several months ago, I did a big haul, my annual haul. It comes around the first few months of the year where I do like a really huge haul of fabric, and this was in one of those haul videos. But I'm going to make it's the sleeveless version of that dress. And although it's winter time, I like to layer, so I have plans to wear a turtleneck shirt up under this, or just a long sleeve t-shirt, and that would be the outfit for, you know, this piece of fabric right there. And then the next one is something else that I had cut out. I don't know if you remember, I can't remember the pattern name, but this is a butterick pattern. And I had cut this fabric out a long time ago. It's a tiered dress. If I can remember, I put it in the comment section or the description box. But I had made a tiered dress a while back. It was like beach theme with umbrellas and things up there, and I saw this fabric at a Hobby Lobby, and I really liked it because I love pumpkins. For those that know me, I love pumpkins, and I wasn't gonna make it. I was like, it looked too Halloweenish for me, but you know, I really like the fabric, so therefore I'm going to continue on with sewing this. And I'm not gonna wear it to next year during the fall time, but at least it'll be made. So that's another project. And then this is another one, and you'll see a theme here with 3 of them. These are things I have cut out and just been sitting there for, I think that lemon print been sitting there for a couple of 2, 3, 4 months, probably 3, 4 months. And then that pumpkin one has been sitting in the stash for since last year. And this skirt right here, you guys, has been sitting in my stash or pile ready to be sewn up for I think 2 years, maybe 3. But it's McCall 7906, and it's in just a plain red cotton fabric that I have here. But I want to get it sewn up because I figured I could wear it this month, especially because, you know, we center our holidays around colors, so like red, white, and green. So I do want to get that sewn up. The next item is, it's Butterick 6731. I have been wanting to make this shirt for a long time, and I actually want to make all views, but for the sake of the weather and me, I'm going to be making view C of this right here, this pattern. And I'm going to be using this fabric that I've had in my stash for a while from Joann Fabrics. This is a, what do you call that? It's not a sateen. It's a folly. It may not be that. I can't remember, but it's slinky. It's a slinky fabric, but it's slinky, not slinky. It's silky, but it's a thick type silky, and I know it's made for the winter. Like if I want to make a skirt out of this, I could, but I want to make a top out of it. So that's one of the sewing plans that I have for that. And I'm sorry about that. Let me move up just a little bit, so this will be moving the camera. And one of the next sewing plans that I have is McCall 7975. I have made this before a while back, and I made it out of a really expensive fabric, but when I washed it, it just didn't fit the same. So I'm going to give it another go out of some double brush poly, and I plan on making view B with the sleeves. All of them pretty much the same. The sleeves are just different. And I'm going to use this fabric right here. I have a black skirt, and I'm ready to make another black skirt, and I need a top or some tops to go with it. So this is going to be one of those right there. And this one right here, I don't have the pattern out because, well, it's just over there. I could get it, but I don't feel like it. But this is a sweater knit that I got from Ogla's Closet. It is a holiday print. I don't think it's actually say Christmas, but it has poinsettias up there. So I'm going to use it as like a Christmas sweater. And I plan on making the Harper cardigan with it. That's one of my favorite cardigan patterns. So yeah, I'm going to use that pattern to make this cardigan. And I know I'm going kind of fast, but I got a lot of stuff over here. And then the next one's McCall 7351. I had this cut out last year. This was going to be my Christmas dress. And the view that I'm making, I believe I had decided on view B, I think. Although I could do view C with view B sleeves. But anyway, I want to make this pattern right here. And this is the fabric that I got from Hobby Lobby. I still remember it. It's gorgeous. And yeah, so hopefully I can get that made up in time for Christmas and I can wear it. And the next one is Simplicity 8873. I plan on making view A. And I'm going to use some fabric that I picked up, I think from a thrift shop. And it's this fabric right here. It has some flowers up here. So yeah, and it's a lot of it. So I'm going to, because it's my first time making the pattern, I didn't want to use any of my expensive fabric, or because I don't know how it's going to turn out, so I'd rather use this sort of kind of cheap fabric here that was inexpensive, put inexpensive. So yeah, I'm going to try that. And then the next one is a new pattern that I just recently got. Now, if you have been watching this channel, you know I do not like pants. I just don't like pants. And no, I don't. It's nothing. I don't have anything against anybody that wear pants. I just don't like them because to me, they don't look good on me. However, when I seen this, I was like, I have to make at least one to see if it's going to look okay on me. So the pattern is Simplicity 8855, and it's a pair of overalls or a jumpsuit, whichever one you want to call it. But I think we call it overalls. And I plan on making the view that has the back covered like this, like that. That was mainly the reason why. And the fabric that I'm going to use is a thick knit fabric. It's not a double brush. It's not a ponte. But if you smash the two together, it seems like it's that type of fabric. But I'm going to use this black and white print here. And yeah, I thought this would be, I know, I pray that it turns out really good. Because I can see this is comfortable. And it'd be good for my job because I do work with young children. I work at Head Start, so my kids are 3, 4, and 5, and I sit on the floor a lot. I bend a lot. I scoop a lot. I do a lot, you know, with the legs throughout the day. And this right here just seemed like something that would be comfortable for me to wear around the kids and at work. So the next pattern is, it's a quick sew pattern. This was on my Make 9, and I plan on making all 3 views. That did not say that right. I plan on making all 3 views, and yeah, I'm almost copying the pattern. But here's the pattern right here. If you remember a while back in one of my videos, I went to Ashburn to a antique shop. I think it's called the Antique Shop or something like that in Ashburn, North Carolina. And I picked up a lot of these quick sew patterns, and you know, their paper was so thick back then. Like, it was worth paying the money back then versus now, because we had to do tissue stuff. But yeah, I picked up a lot of them because I was interested in seeing the instructions as well as the you know, the pattern, the feel for it. So yeah, I am going to make all 3 views, and they're pretty much the same sorts of things. So one have a ruffle at the end, and then one is a little wider, and then one is slimmer. So, but yeah, and the fabric that I plan on, fabrics I plan on using is, this is one of them, and it's a knit fabric. And is it a 2-way or 4-way? It's a 2-way knit fabric. It's this right here. It's been sitting in my stash for a long time. I got it from Ogle's Closet. So yeah, it's time to get that sewn up. And then my next one is this baby right here. It's another one. This is a 4-way stretch. Was a little this, no, you would say a 2-way. So, because not much the other way. So, yeah, I plan on making one out of that one, too. Maybe it's 4 skirts. So, yeah. And I have this black knit, like, corduroy. Like, you know how the corduroy has the little lines to it? But this is like a knit corduroy. So, it's like this. I don't know if you see it. It has some lint over there, but yeah. So anyway, I'll make a skirt out of that, and I don't want to have plenty of that left. I would probably end up trying to make a top to utilize the fabric. And yeah, there was just 3 for that pattern. But I do plan on making another skirt. However, I made my basic skirt pattern, which is just a gather skirt. I used 3 yards of fabric, and I gathered the whole fabric. And I just I'll use a little bit of the, say, like, you know, the fabric's going to be too long for me because I'm 5'1". So what I do, I cut about 9 inches off of the fabric, and I use that for the waistband. And I take the rest of the fabric and I gather it up, and I cut the waistband down to my size, my waist size, and then you sew it together by gathering, and you add a zipper in it. So I'm going to make my basic skirt pattern out of this fabric, and this is a cotton twill, I believe. So yeah, so we're going to do that. And I have a top that I'm going to match with it using this fabric right here. Again, something I had for like a year, never used it, but it's so beautiful. And I'm going to use a Simplicity 8736. It's a 1940s vintage pattern, and I believe I'm going to go with View B. Although I love View A, it's so cute. I'm going to try View B because it is it's winter time. So here's the pattern right here. But yeah, and here's the line drawings. I actually like line drawings, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you the line drawings for that. Yeah, but yeah, I plan on making that top, and I do plan on making all of them. But for this what I want to do for winter, this is what I want to make. And then the next one, I just have some plain white double brush poly knit that I'm going to make. I don't think I have a picture of this, but it's a gather sleeve top that I got off Etsy. Maybe I have a picture. And yeah, let me see what symbol I got it from. Okay, so this came from Patterns by Lucia, and she's on Etsy, and it's digital patterns, obviously, but she has a gathered sleeve pattern. And I mean, these are pieces right here. It looks like this. You know, the main sheet looks like that. But yeah, and it's number 84 if you're interested. But I got this for the gathered sleeve, so it's gonna be a fitted top, but it's gonna have gathered sleeves. And to me, it almost looks like some ruching just coming out of the sleeves. But anyway, I like that effect, and I'm going to use that to make a white top with it. And then the next pattern is Simplicity 9451. Ew, hair in my mouth. 9451. And I have cut out view, I think view D and view B. I have already cut out. And I think you all seen that I had this cut out. I think I cut this out before I moved, you guys. And I just did, sort of. So the fabric for that is, this is one of them right here. It's a double brush poly. That's one of the fabrics. And then the next one is, not trying to mush my pattern up. And the next one is gorgeous. So it's this baby right here. And it's out of a double brush poly rib knit. So, well, no, take that back. It's out of a rib knit, but it feels like a double brush poly rib knit. But I got it from Ogla's Closet. You know, she has some wonderful fabrics, and that's pretty much who I order most of my knits from. Yeah, but anyway, so those two tops I am going to make, and I still have plans for my girls to make some things. I can show you a few of them. I'm not going to show you all because they might watch it. They may not. Who knows? But, oh, I will show you this. I made this dress for my daughter. You remember those? Last year I went on a bench and made those swing dresses. I forgot the pattern company, but I'll put it in the description box if I can remember. If not, it'll be in my makes video. But this is one of them right here. It's like a swing dress. And, yeah, it's so cute. And, but I didn't get finished in time enough because I didn't hem it. And that's the only thing I have to do. But once I do it, she could wear a black long sleeve shirt up on here, or whatever colors that's in here, she could wear it to go with the dress. But I made a bunch of these for her for the summertime, my baby girl. I wish she went back to school and made a lot. But one of her patterns that, so you saw the jumpsuit that I showed you, right? So I have my oldest daughter one too. And I plan on making her one for Christmas. I'm not going to show it here because she might watch a video. But my youngest one, she's not going to watch this video. But I plan on making her Simplicity 8801. And I believe she's going to get 2 of these, if I'm not mistaken. And the first one she's going to get is View B. See? And I don't know. These are jumpsuits. These are not pajamas. These are jumpsuits. But I'm going to make View B for her. And I'm going to use this Christmas fabric that I have had in my stash for a while. So she can have. And it's a double brush poly. And I think that she will love that, you know, very much. And, the other girl. My other daughter. Okay. So this one right here. This is the fabric for that one. So, yeah. I plan on making that one too. So we could be tripling, not twinning. It's tripling, but all in different fabrics. So yeah, I plan on making those really soon. Probably the first projects that I do when we get out for break. But yeah, those are my sewing plans. I don't have any other to really show you. I do know I'm going to do a video. I'm gonna try this thing one more time, but I'm gonna do a video on Simplicity 9373. This is the pattern right here. I made this and I utterly failed. Like, it was horrible. Like, it was really bad. Yeah, and the thing is, I really want to make View D. The View D is what I made, and it was not a success. I had to throw it away because the shoulder seams came down here, and it was gaping here in the back. It just didn't work. But I really want to try this again because I'm really in love with View C, and I want an oversized sweater. But if you know a pattern, maybe you tried this. If it didn't work for you, let me know. And if you found a way to make it work, let me know. And if not, you just trashed it, let me know that too. So, but this just did not work for me. But I really want to try it over again because I love that. So, anyway, those are my sewing plans for the winter. I do have one that I'm working on, a Harper cardigan. Again, I cut this out 1 or 2 years ago. So I'm trying to get that sewn up. But yeah, that's all that I have planned for right now. I might add to and may take away. And I think I just lied because, let me show you this big boy. Yeah. So new look. You remember I made this coat right here. I made this coat, I think at the beginning of this year, out of a blue wool fabric. And you remember I put the rainbow bias binding around it. Yeah, you remember that coat? Yeah, so it's packed up in storage. I'm trying to get someone to bring that up here. But so in the meantime, I need another coat. So I went to excuse me, because this is big. I went to Hobby Lobby, and I found this bad boy right here. So on the outside, this is the fabric on the outside. It's a corduroy. It's not like, it is a corduroy. And the inside is Sherpa. When I say thick, I mean thick. Like, if I wear this, I'm going to be prepared for a blizzard. I mean, it's that thick. Now, I have not sewn it because I'm afraid that it's going to mess up my machines. I have 3 of them. I have 4 actually, but one is a serger. And I'm afraid it's going to mess up my machine. And not only that, I want to do some embroidery on it, like lightly. Like my initials, I wanted to put somewhere on it, like just my initials. So I don't know if it's going to mess up my machine or what, because this thing is thick. I don't know if I need a walking foot for or what. Now, I'm going to try it regardless. But I'm going to try it on my cheap machine first and see if it works without the walking foot. And if it doesn't, then I know I need to go ahead and order one. But I'm going to have this cut out tomorrow night. But I'm not going to try to sew it up until Sunday. And preferably, I can get it all sewn up because I need a coat. Like, I need a heavy coat because working with young kids, you know, we're required by government law actually stay outside for at least an hour with the kids. So, yeah, it's supposed to be cold outside. So, I need to make me a coat like ASAP. But, yeah, I do plan on making this coat again. I am not making it, VB because it's too long. I'm actually going to stick with VB. Because I'm only 5'1" and 2, close to it, something like that. 5'1", 2. I know I'm not past 5'2". I might not be 5'2", but I'm somewhere in between 5'1", 5'2". So VB is going to be long enough for me. But yeah, so that's going to be the first thing I get cut out. Definitely probably won't be the first thing I get sewn up, but because I have to work this weekend. But I do want to get that made. But yeah, so those are all of the winter plans that I actually have. Like I said, it runs from December because our winter in the United States does not technically start. I'm in North Carolina. Does not technically start to December the 21st, and it runs all the way to like March to something. I can't remember. So I have a while to get all of these sewn up, but I plan them because I have 10 days home in the month of December, like away from work. I do plan on sewing at least 1 item per day, except for the skirts. When it comes to the skirts, I'm actually going to do all of them in one day because they're simple skirts, right? So, yeah, everything else, 1 item per day, I'm going to be dedicated to do at least 1 item per day. And because we don't have another break, you guys. If you're a teacher in the United States, you know we don't get another break until you may get I got 2 professional development days in January, but that's like an 8 to 5, so I ain't gonna have time to sew then. And in February, I don't think we have no time off. And in March, that's when we get maybe a day or 2 out. So yeah, I'm dedicated to sewing during my winter break away from other folks' kids and not mine. But I hope you enjoyed the content to this channel on today. I hope you are happy to see me. I'm happy to see you all and all your lovely comments. If you like the channel, if you like what you see, if you like what you saw, if you go back and check the videos. If you're new to the channel, and give me a thumbs up, leave a comment if you want to know anything about any patterns or past makes, and I'll be sure to respond to you during my winter break. But yeah, until next Friday, yeah, hopefully I will have some makes for you then, to give you a sneak peek. I'm not going to show you all. I'm just going to give you a sneak peek because remember, I'm going to do a makes video in January, but give you a sneak peek of what I make. So until then, be blessed, and remember, I love you and Jesus loves you too, and be safe out there and enjoy your holiday break. Okay, God bless you, and please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I need to grow my channel now out of the 400s. I need to be reaching at least 1,000 by the end of January. That is my personal goal. So help me reach that 1,000 subscribers by the end of January. All right, and that's my daughter. Yeah, so that's my cue to go ahead and get off. But anyway, see you next time. Goodbye.